Yes, people, welcome to Man Knows Football. Another loss for Chelsea because we're shit. It's a fact. It is what it is. We've gone to the Bernabéu, Champions League quarter-final. Opportunity to right our wrongs. All of our shitty wrongs that we've had this season. 11th in the Premier League. Give something to the fans to be proud about. And we went and turned out that performance. Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 0. Now, I'm going to just get it straight out there, people, and be real with you. Under this team and this manager, I had no expectations before the game. If I'd done a preview, I would have told you there is no hope in hell of us going there and getting a positive result against Real Madrid. It's just not happening. Because like I said to you, Frank Lampard as a manager, I don't rate him at all. Especially at this level, I do not rate him. So for me to think this guy was going to go to Real Madrid and pull off some kind of miracle, it never crossed my mind absolutely once. But you see why I'll defend him. Yeah, although I felt he got his tactics and some personnel and changes wrong, is the boys let him down today completely. That performance was shocking. It was diabolical. It was pathetic. I don't even know any other words to describe it any worse than that, but it was dog shit. Horrible. The fact that we went there as timid as we were, we let Real Madrid sit. This might have been under instruction actually. We let some of the best players of our generation have all the time in the world on the ball. Luka Modric, zero pressure for 90% of that game. Toni Kroos when he was on the ball, 0% of pressure in that game. Benzema was just allowed to run here, there and everywhere and just dictate play up top. Vinicius was absolutely skinning Reece James. Who was that? What's going on with Reece James? Since he dyed his hair blonde, he's been rubbish, fam. What go on for this brother? And then the man next to him, Fofana, who's been solid all season, he's getting moved to. Camavinga and Vinicius was moving to these man. Listen, you can't listen. It's one thing going there and giving 100% and still getting smoked by Real Madrid through their quality. But we went there and we gave 30%, 40%. That's what it looked like to me. Real Madrid didn't even have to come out in first gear. They was comfortable. Comfortable. They was dictating that game from the first whistle. Except we had one or two counter opportunities. The one that comes to my mind, João Felix. Yet again, and this is what I'm saying. With João Felix, I'm clocking it now. You see when this guy's one-on-one with the keeper or he's got an opportunity to break through and score a goal, I never have my hopes up. I don't. I just really don't. 3-5-2 formation, no goals in it whatsoever. You lot already know with this formation 3-5-2. No goals in it whatsoever. Even when we've got 5 attackers with the wing backs actually, we still can't score goals. So with a 3-5-2, are you mad? Do you see the personnel in this squad? We've got João Felix and Sterling leading the line. Get out of here, bro. Listen. I don't even know why I'm angry, because I wrote off the whole thing when Frank Lampard became interim. And this is not even a disrespect to my man. He shouldn't even be there right now. He shouldn't. You know why he's there. He's there to appease the fans. We're sitting in 11th. We're dropping like a stone from the Empire State Building with nothing in sight. Who do you bring in to stable the ship? The next club legend, Frank Lampard. Someone that they know we all love. Because they know it's not going to go as far. But look, it is what it is. Any sensible football fan or a man with football IQ would know. Effectively, Lampard's hiring, this team, the confidence, season done. We're going to the Bernabéu. We're trying to get a result. It's not happening. Now the reverse fixture. They're coming to Stamford Bridge. Do I think we're going to turn that around? No. Do I think we're going to clean sheet them at Stamford Bridge? Absolutely not. And if they score one more, that's what 3 goals to our 3-4 that we need to score to now go through to the semis. Forget about it. Under Frank Lampard and his team, let me be honest, forget about it. You've never, ever once seen me on this channel with less optimism. I've never come on a channel and openly admitted and said, Chelsea are going to lose. They are going to get smoked at their boots. Never once. Today's the first time I'm going to say it because this is where we're at. But you know what? We'll just go into the game a little bit. I'll speak about 1 or 2 key moments in the game. Obviously, I already spoke about the João Felix one-on-one opportunity early in the game. Good save from Thibaut. You know, it looked good. It looked like the counter-attack situation was working. But my issue, the whole entire game, was when we're attacking and we're going forward, we're not going forward with no numbers. We're sending 2 man forward against their 4 defenders. Maybe 3 against their 5 defenders, 4 defenders. Real Madrid were never once troubled. Every single time we was playing in front of them. We played in front of their defence the entire time. Something that we see in the Premier League. Once you do that to Chelsea, forget about it. Chelsea are not scoring. Whereas, anytime Real Madrid had the ball, they had all the time in the world. They could dictate play. Their best players on their team were able to run into spaces and utilise them. Isolating our wing-backs one-on-one. Reece James got absolutely cooked today. Vinicius roasted him. He done his dance today. And then Fofana as well, ripped him. Koulibaly, not the worst performance. Thiago Silva saved us from a 3-0 potentially off the line. Yeah, my captain coming back into the team, Thiago Silva. I've said it enough times. This is my guy. Love Thiago Silva. Kepa today, can't really blame him for too much. Can't blame him for either goal. The first one, I thought he done well to get his hand to it. The rebound, Karim Benzema, we'll talk about that. Good ball from Carvajal. What was Fofana doing? Fofana had his worst game in a Chelsea shirt I've seen. And the thing is, as good as the front were, it was the basics that were missing. How will you not go side of this guy or in front of this attacker? How will you not? This is one of the best attackers in the world. Vinicius should have never got there before you. Never. But he got there, he got the touch, forced Kepa to save, Kepa rebound. The best striker of our generation, surprise, surprise, has the predatory instinct to be waiting for that kind of opportunity, slots it straight in. 1-0. What happens there? Is anybody there to galvanise the team after that goal goes in? No, heads drop. Heads drop, there's no confidence nowhere. None. Who had our armband today? I even forgot. That's how you know. If I forgot or I don't know who the captain is after the game, that means there was no leadership whatsoever. That's pathetic, and we've got this leadership issue at Chelsea right now. Season done. This is why I'm not even vexed. This is why I'm not even screaming and shouting. This is just disappointment, man, because I'm just pissed off from watching my team lose all the time. We're getting slapped out here by any team. You don't even have to be Real Madrid. We got done by Aston Villa the other day. We've got Brighton next at home. I don't even think we're going to beat them. Then we've got Real Madrid again. I don't think we're going to beat them. Somewhere along the lines, we've got Man United, we've got Arsenal. Do I think we're going to... No, we've got Arsenal, sorry. We're not going to beat them. Yeah. Listen, I ain't going to lie, people. Save yourself the high blood pressure. Save yourself the disappointment. Because Chelsea are done out. Season was done when we hired Frank Lampard as interim. It was, respectfully. Season done. Ben Chilwell sent off. I forgot about that. Let's talk about the Ben Chilwell sending off. First thing I'll say, anybody that is saying that was not a red card is watching purely with emotion and love for Chelsea and not looking at this objectively. That all day was a red card. Blatant contact, blatant pullback. Rodrigo done everything he was supposed to do as an attacker, make a meal out of that situation, get the player sent off. Yeah, had that had been Raheem Sterling, it would have been the same situation. You get me? It would have been the same situation. So, Rodrigo, well done for finding yourself in that position. Well done for going down the way you did. Ben Chilwell, listen, should have never done that. Because now we can't use him for the next game. You've effectively given Real Madrid the tie. Not that it wasn't done out in the first place, but that was a confirmation. Because now we've got him, we don't have you. One of our best attacking outlets in this team. And on his day, very good defensively as well. Will not be available at the bridge. Now we've got to go with hit and miss Cucurella. Do we have to now go to? Do we have to go to a back four now? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know who's available in our team. We dropped out Badiashile for some reason. I know Aubameyang's not playing, but obviously that doesn't affect the defence. But listen, the reverse fixture is going to be peak. Am I expecting us to get anything from there? We need 3 goals, not 2. And we have to clean sheet these guys. Do you think that's going to happen? I personally don't. So what am I saying here? I'm saying that we're basically out of the Champions League. I'm not going to hold my breath. If by some miracle it happens, I don't know. But the way I see things, the way I think, with this manager, I've got no hope whatsoever. Pathetic performance. I didn't agree with the tactics, like I said, but the performance, spineless from the boys. Absolutely spineless. It was inexcusable. You've gone to the Bernabéu. This is one of the biggest games of your career. Champions League quarter-final. Opportunity to go to the semis and that. Yeah, I understand that you're major underdogs, but I've seen us perform when we're underdogs and still give the other team, make them fight for that victory. But today, we just laid over like we accepted money for a transaction and just spread our legs wide open. East and West. Go on. Just have it. That's exactly what we did. My brethren here from Brooklyn was watching the game. Do you know what he was saying to me for the whole game? Chelsea are pussy-holes, mate. That's what he was saying. Chelsea are laying back like pussy-holes. My brother don't even watch the game like that. I lie, Lewis. What was he saying about Chelsea when we was watching the game? No, be honest, because I've just cussed them out. You can be honest. Tell them.
Nah, they played really horrible. They couldn't get it past midfield. Most of the game, they was like really playing weak defense, and then on offense, like I said, it was just horrible. It was so horrendous, like, you know. And I wouldn't watch soccer like that, you know.
Yeah, and what was the P word that you was calling them as well?
Oh, they was pussy. They was pussy. They was getting outplayed. They was getting they was playing more physical than them. You know, was getting better angles. You know, they was attacking more, going more downhill. You know, they was just outplaying them.
You see what I'm saying, people? Yeah. This is a man that don't watch football like you and I do. Well, a lot of you lot do. Some of you may not watch football as much, but you get me, like, and he's able to identify that. What does that tell you? We're an embarrassment, people, and it kills me to say it. We're an embarrassment. The only opportunity of any kind of something to play for is now pretty much out of the window, because I'm not expecting nothing against Real Madrid at Stamford Bridge. I don't even know where we're going to get our next 3 points from in the league. I don't know. It's just looking so peak right now. Chelsea Football Club are in the shadow realm. We are dining with, I don't know, Skeletor and them man there. We're just out of here, man. We're just done. Forget it. People, let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know if you've got any kind of optimism going forward. I'm not blaming Frank Lampard. I maintain what I say about this guy. He shouldn't be there in the first place. He's not cut out for the top level. And once again, he's shown it. He's shown that he's out of his depth. Real Madrid, it was an easy day. It was a walk in the park for Carlo Ancelotti. Major mismatch. Carlo versus Frank Lampard. Come on now. Come on now. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But listen, people, like I said, leave your thoughts down there in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. You get me? So big up to all of you lot for watching. Do you know what? I've been forgetting recently. Just give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe as well. Bless.